when Dallas called me and we went over recipes, he was like, oh, you can make one of those Namaste food brownie type thing. People seem to love that. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that, but I got to kick it up a little. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, I'm not a dessert guy. I'm more of a savory cook. My wife Cassie in the back there, she makes the desserts for us. So the one thing that I was known for in my dad's store every week when I worked there, I was the guy who made the tiramisu. And I did it the classic way with the ladyfinger cookies and the mascarpone cheese. And my family loved it. And everybody said my mom made the best tiramisu in the family. I made the best tiramisu in the family. So I thought about it, and I'm like, there's got to be a way that I could adapt that technique and bring it to the retreat and make it gluten-free, make it something DDP could eat, and also not look like a chump in the process. So I went to the store. There's one store by me that sells Namaste Foods products, and Namaste Foods, they have like an entire line of gluten-free, allergen-free products that, like they have a spice cake mix, and they have muffin mix, and they have brownie mix, and they have a pizza crust mix, and they have a waffle mix, and they have all-purpose flour, and it's actually really, they're really good products. So I went to the one store near me that has those things, and the one thing that they had that could probably work was a muffin mix. So I went home and I tried it, and then as soon as I saw that it worked, well, that was one step. I also substituted goat's cheese, Chev, just your normal goat's cheese, the soft white cheese that you spread on crackers all the time. I substituted that for the mascarpone cheese, just cutting it back a little because it's a stronger cheese. And the result actually came out amazing, and it looked exactly like if you put that in front of me. I mean, it might be a little heavier than the normal tiramisu, but as far as the flavor goes, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So that was the other thing that I was working on this morning to make for you guys. That's going to be coming out once you guys finish with this course. But just to show you guys, so the muffin mix, it basically you add eggs, oil, and they say to add milk. I used almond milk. And then they say put it into muffin tins and bake them. Well, what I did was I made a jelly roll. So it made like an entire sheet of the muffin, and then I cut them into basically what would be like ladyfingers. So this is a muffin, but it's in the shape of like an Italian ladyfinger cookie, which is like one of the lighter cookies that the Italians make. And then what they do with that, they make like a custard with the cheese, and then you dunk these cookies in a mixture of really strong coffee, espresso coffee, and Kahlua or any kind of alcohol that you like. Some people use Sambuca, some people use rum. I went the classic way, so I'm using Kahlua today. You soak them in there, lay them out, make like lasagna, and then on top you sprinkle a little bit of chocolate. Now the chocolate is a funny thing because they must have missed it on my list of ingredients. I just said 85% chocolate, so we didn't have it. So I'm looking around the kitchen. I'm like, shit, I need to find something that I could use. So they have these in Mexico. There's a special chocolate that they use that actually goes into their sauce. It's called mole. And they basically take it's like a round disc of chocolate, and they'll throw that into this mole. It's one of like 30 or 40 ingredients in mole. So I took it, I grabbed a little bit, I put it on the cutting board. I asked the guy, "Do you mind if I taste what it tastes like a little bit?" Because you don't want to just add something before you actually, get the. I don't want to serve that without having tasted it. So I cut a little piece, and I'm like, wow, this is actually incredible. So I'll put a little of that on top. So I grated that. So instead of the classic, really dark chocolate on top, what you have today is Mexican chocolate. So it's like Mexican tiramisu. Like Mexican gluten-free, cow dairy-free tiramisu.